Okay, so far she's green. So far she's green. I don't trust the webcam. Okay. I think we're okay so far. Oof. Oof. Okay, refresh, guys. Well, if you can't see me, then, or hear me, then I guess it doesn't make any sense to say that. Yeah, we're back. Hello, hello. Hi. So I don't know if, I'm not saying that the webcam is the reason that the frames dropped, but lately the webcam has been making OBS crash. Typically once the stream is going, it's fine, but it's just making me a little nervous. So since things are dicey right now, I'm just gonna sit on this screen for a minute. It's a Logitech. You know what? It's done good work for me. It's worked hard. God bless. But Sam gave me a much better camera, which I need to just bite the bullet and switch to. I like the V Dooger. Thank you. Ugh. Okay, I think we're all right. What pretend mythical land is this? This is Charlian. It's a new location in Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. This shot specifically doesn't really give anything away about the story. It's just, this is part of a new area. So, but yeah. So the reason that we did this is because for a long time there, the only time that I was using this model was for MangaPod and Final Fantasy XIV nights on Tuesdays. And then I started using it for more gaming stuff, and we just started adding a bunch of cursed shit to the background. But, yeah. These are all canonical Final Fantasy XIV characters. They all show up. They're all quest givers. It's a wild game. Yeah. Are they blue unlock quests or just rando quests? Just rando quests. None of them unlock anything. Oh, actually, no. You know what? Squat Doogs up in the top left, definitely an Ether Current quest. Doog Dab is the emote unlock. That would actually be really funny. Wait, that's a fantastic idea. Wait a minute. 14 quest unlock symbol. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. How do I want to do this? I mean, like, I can just drag it in and then get rid of the other ones, but... Oh, they don't work. Why don't they work? Yes, yes, I designed an MMO. That's exactly what happened. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Pull it in the clip. It can't go in clip. Wait, what kind of file are you? What the fuck is this? What? Okay, hold on. Wow, I hate this. Why? Who the fuck is making WebP files? Who are you? Okay, fine, we found an alternative. It's not as pretty, but it'll do. Good. Yeah, if I can't pull a WebP file into my art program, then it's not real. Then it's not a real picture type. OBS supports WebP? Well, I tried to pull it in and it said no, thank you. It said you can talk to my manager. I just take a WebP file and save it as a PNG and it works fine usually. File, save image as. So if I just say all files and then end it with .png, it should just work fine. Oh my god, if this works, I'm gonna actually shit. Ah! What the fuck? Why did that work? Okay. What the fuck? Program file types aren't real. I know it doesn't matter. I know they're like basically the same, but one is cleaner, so I'm just gonna use the cleaner one. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta say no. Nope. I'm such a hacker. Dabs. Web pee, more like web poo. Cloud Convert can resave WebP as PNG, but I just did it myself. I just did it myself by saving it and then ending it with .png and it worked fine. Maybe it won't always work fine, but today it was a victory, so. Is OBS the gold standard in streaming? I think that it is the standard currently. Yeah, it wasn't always. I used XSplit for a very long time. But pretty much, like, I think everybody I know has moved over to OBS at this point. Some form of OBS, right? There's like a couple different ones. But like OBS in general, yeah, I think is what pretty much everybody uses. My brain was too smooth for OBS. XSplit was more user-friendly for me personally. So that's why I used XSplit originally, is because when I first downloaded OBS, I was like, I don't know what any of this means. And fortunately, I had lovely friends. I think Gmart was the one who hopped on a call with me and was just like, okay, just set everything to this. And that'll be your starting baseline. You can absolutely stream with these settings. And if things need to be adjusted, like you can figure that out on the fly. But like for now, this will get you streaming for sure, and it'll look fine and it'll work fine. And I was like, okay. But yeah, I understand like opening up the settings in OBS before you stream and being like, why? There's so much. And there's a lot of stuff that you can do in OBS that I just do not know how to do that would be so helpful, like splitting audio sources and stuff like that. I have so many friends who have figured out how to do really, really cool things with OBS that I just don't know how to do. But it really is like a great system, and you can do a lot with it if you want to pursue doing more complex things with it. Gmart is a real one. It's Twoo. Aw. Who helps you with the audio chain? I don't mess with my audio anymore. I don't mess with my audio. It typically doesn't break anymore. If it does, I unplug the entire sound mixer and plug it back in, and that typically fixes it. But generally, like, I got it working once, and now I'll never fucking touch it again. Audio is so difficult. It's like, oh my God. So this is why if I'm doing a collaborative thing and I'm talking with somebody and they're like, oh, I hear like kind of a weird hum, or I hear some room tone, like, can you do something about that? I'm like, no. No, I don't know what's causing that, but Lord knows I don't know how to fix it, so. Yeah. I'm forbidden from touching any of those buttons. Forbidden by who? By myself. So that's that. I know so many people who really they've just figured out so much stuff that I have not figured out, that I'm sure is like incredible quality of life stuff. And I'm so worried that if I attempt it, I will break stuff and it will never, like when I swapped over to the baby face forever ago, it felt like there was such a huge period of time where every time I had to do anything, somebody would be like, Dodger's like pretty quiet, or God, Dodger's so loud today, or like, man, I can hear stuff that's like outside of her office. How weird. And I was like, what is wrong? I don't... ah! So, it's, yeah. Have you ever showed the chickens on stream? No. The chickens are outside and I don't show outside of our house, so. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much all of my issues right now. Look, one of these days, my sound mixer is gonna die, and it's gonna be absolute fucking chaos over here. But until then, you know. Until then, we endure. Fortunately, Sam has used, God, I want to say like 3 different sound mixers in the last few years. So I kind of feel like he has a better idea. Like he's had to set them up more often than me. I've just been either setting up or tearing down the exact same one for years, and generally, like, once I plug it back in, it just sort of figures itself out. So yeah, that's true. I've brought Bergie into Sam's streams a couple of times when I've been treating her foot. I'll bring her in and she'll pop up on webcam for a hot second, and then we'll be like, bye. Has Sam figured out why his cam goes grayscale during Godforge sometimes? He has. I don't remember what it was, like what the reasoning was, but he does know why it happens. Made some quality coffee today. Nice. Alex is already sweating about it. What? About my audio mixer? Alex, don't. You can't be stressed. I'm stressed. Oh, yeah. I did the opposite. I made some instant coffee right before I came upstairs. So that's the vibe in my house. In my house. JPEG Dooger with the new outfit. Yeah, we changed it up for February. We did it on stream yesterday if you want to see the process of us figuring out what the flower crown should look like, because that by far took the longest. Kelly! Hi, Kelly! Oh my gosh, that little kiss emote is very cute. Who's Coffee Ghost Cat in love with? I don't, guys. This looks cute. Thank you. Yeah, hold on. For anybody, I assume most of you guys have seen it, but like this is what it normally looks like. So we just recolored it and put flowers on shit. And it's fun. It's cute. So I'm happy with it. Yeah, we'll have to get creative. I'll have to look ahead for like what's the next holiday? This is for Valentine's. Yeah, I've got little fangies. Easter next or is it St. Patrick's Day? Oh God. St. Patrick's is March. Easter is April. Okay. Great. So next month will be green. The month after that. Oh my God. The month after that, I'll be totally normal, but we'll hide eggs all over the background. Oh my God. This is perfect. Yes. Okay, good. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great, guys. Oh my God. Yeah. Pride Month will have to do something fun. You at the table, I'm dying. That literally happened yesterday because somebody said, "You look great today, Pepe Hands," and I was like, "What the fuck? Isn't Pepe Hands the one that's crying?" And then I mimicked it on stream, and my mod Alex immediately screen grabbed it and then cut it out and sent it to me. I was like, "All right, new emote, I guess." Here it is. So beautiful that I cry. When can I get a clip of Dodger spinning in the chair? We're doing a spin emote. Oh my God. Here's the thing that I love is that Alex knows about the like current meme emotes. You know, like way before I do. Yeah, we've talked about doing a Dodger mod check. Halloween is Vampire Dad Day. On Halloween, Vampire Dad just takes up the entire background. Like it's the Majora's Mask moon just ready to crash into the world. Mod check is an emote where it's a person like looking around. So the idea is like checking for mods, right? Oh yes, that's the way. That's the way. Every day during October, you just make Vampire Dad a little bit bigger. Until somebody's like, wait a fucking minute. That's pretty funny. Yeah, there's a sleeping Dooger in this guy. Wait, I'll get out of the way. Horsies! We live in farm country, so sometimes we hear horsies clopping by. It's cute. That beautiful painting on the wall that that I cover up is a painting that Sam did for me in For Real's life. So Yeah, it's Susie Sheep flipping you off and saying, fuck it. It's very good. He painted that with my daughter. I went downstairs and the ones that she was painting were like super wholesome and cute. I just knew that he drew one for himself and was like, this is for my wife. Will it be framed IRL? It could be. It could be. The bubble over dabbing Dodger is from 14. It is, yeah. It means that that Dodger has a quest that's going to unlock something for the player. So we were joking that that dabbing Dooger up there gives you an emote if you do her quest. Mushroom boy looks like a parasect. I was thinking about grabbing the other mushrooms, the like other myconids from Neon Divide and have them like hiding around. I posted the best thing I found for Peppa Pig in stream chat. Oh god, I'm nervous. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for all the artists, by the way. Yes! Yeah, I've seen that on a shirt. That design, it's so good. I follow so many more artists now. It's great. I checked all of them. Yeah, I was scrolling through and I was like, wow, I actually don't know a lot of these people, I don't think. Sometimes I click on a person to follow them and it turns out I'm already following them. I just blame Twitter though. It's Twitter's fault. Why the fuck am I not seeing their content? What makes you think, Twitter, that I don't want to see this shit? Unbelievable. Yeah, sort by latest, Twitter. You bitch. I found an art book for beautiful men and just went down the list of featured artists. Amazing. Yeah, honestly, sometimes if there's a style I really like, I'll go to that person's like actual Twitter page and then scroll down and see if they're retweeting other artists. And I kind of use that to like go down the rabbit hole of like, okay, this artist likes this artist and retweeted that art. So I'll go to their page and then see what that artist has retweeted. And occasionally you go to someone's page. I'm not faulting them for this because not everybody, you know, just like sits on Twitter, but like, I'll go to somebody's page and they don't retweet or interact with any other artists. And I always find that so weird. I always find that so strange. Like, I guess they just pop on and post like their most recent picture and then they piece the fuck out. I bet their mental health is incredible. If I see a retweet of Disco Elysium art, I know it was Dodger. Yeah. Look. Kim lives in here rent-free. Some artists have a curated account for art and an account for retweets. Yeah, I do know that's true as well. Amarian, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about, I think I was talking about it yesterday, but Summer messaged me being like, hey, just so you know, when you're done with Endwalker, I have so many memes and shit to show you. And I was like, I've gotten a message just like this from one of my mods. Amarian, like, each time we play it has been like, okay, you hit this point and now you'll understand this goof. Here you go. It's great. I wouldn't even know I've got all retweets muted. Yeah, that makes sense. I follow so many artists that honestly a lot of the retweets that I see are art. So I've sort of curated a lot of my social media to just be like, what are my art friends doing? It's becoming less memes, more thirst bait as time goes on. That sounds right. But it's spoilery thirst baits. All right. I'll hang tight. I'll hang tight. The second I finish Endwalker, I'm gonna just, my Discord's gonna blow up. Be like, all right, Teary, good times, we did it, we crushed it, we finished it, I gotta go to bed. And I won't go to bed for another like 3 hours because I'll be too busy enjoying the memes. Oh, God. Yeah, that's also true. Apparently, I'll spend the first, I don't know, half an hour or so after I've beaten the game just crying, so we also have to factor in that time. How's my baby? She's good. She ain't no baby no more, but she's good. She's living life, dude. She flipped her own pancakes this morning. Fuck. What a queen. She was like, Mommy, let me help you. And I was like, okay. She like grabbed a towel and set it down, and she flipped the pancakes and then put the pancakes on the towel because they had a little bit of oil on them, and then put them on her plate. I was like, what the fuck happened to you? You're a human. You're like a full, you barely need me anymore. I need to make breakfast, but my arm hurts from the booster. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We're finally doing that. Sam's getting his booster tomorrow. We're gonna stagger them just in case we get knocked on our ass. She's in preschool currently. And thriving. Yeah, oh man, that really flips my pancakes. I'm gonna start saying that, Telly. You've really... We've done something good here today. It's better than saying that really creams my corn, because whenever I say that, somebody makes like a ugh face in chat. Flips my flapjacks is also good, but I don't say flapjacks. I also don't put butter on my pancakes, so flips my pancakes works best for me in terms of like, what do I do with my real life? It really cheeses my onions. Oh my god. What do you put on your pancakes? So these are what we call purple pancakes. So that's typically what we wind up making, but it's like a couple handfuls of frozen blueberries thrown in the microwave for a minute, so they kind of turn into like basically a blueberry compote, like a sauce. And then I eyeball all of this. So I'm sorry this isn't super helpful, but and then I shake some oats in there, and then 1 egg and 1 egg white, and then a big glom of maple syrup, and then some cinnamon and a pinch of salt. And I blend that up, and we use that as pancake batter, and it makes little purple pancakes, and they're fucking delicious, and Clark loves them. So yeah, they're really good and super kid friendly. I've put like chia and stuff in there before, just to like add extra something. But yeah, pretty much every time I talk about them, somebody's like, what? I want to make those. So maybe I'll film myself making them next time, because they're super easy. It's like really fast. I wanted to learn how to cook some of the stuff my grandma makes, but it's impossible because everything involved in the recipe is eyeballed. Yeah, that's what's hard. My mom made all of us kids, which there's just 3 of us, but she made each of us a recipe book that's like family recipes. So she like tried to sort of nail down like in these recipes like about how much is used for each thing. So God bless, that must have taken forever. But I've told this story before. My friend Jared one time did the same thing where he asked his mom, he was like, Mom, I really want to make like, you know, some of the things that you used to make at home. Can you send me some recipes? And it's a lot of that. It's a lot of just like, put, you know, however much feels right of this thing, and a sprinkle of this and a little bit of this. And the end is always like, and just measure with your heart. And he's like, Mom, this is so unhelpful. Mom, this is so unhelpful. I have no idea what any of this means. Measure with your heart. Okay. I'll do my best. That's 100% my dad. That's very much my mom. Yeah, it's very cute. My heart says more bacon and more sugar on everything. Yeah, if I told my kid, I mean, to be fair, my kid is, you know, almost 4, but like, if I told my kid, just measure with your heart, everything would be awful. I'm realizing I have a diligent family that measures everything. It will be much easier for you to be able to recreate their recipes for what that's worth. Yeah, my mom, so like my dad has always been pretty picky. My dad cooks a lot actually, but he's pretty picky with what he likes to eat. And so my mom makes, you know, some newer things for them occasionally, but they don't always go down super well. Like, you know, my dad will be like, it's all right. So whenever I'm home, my mom is like, oh my God, what should we make? Let's make something fun, you know? And it always winds up being really fun to cook with her. Like, on one hand, I do feel like once you've cooked something enough times, it is really easy to eyeball it. So the possibility that originally there was a set recipe for all of these things, but you know, eventually it turned into, I don't know, you've made it a million times, or you've watched me make it a million times, like you know about how much is supposed to go in there. You know, like that sort of a thing. And it's like, I do, but like if I just, I don't know, hypothetically speaking, was on stream one time and asked how I make pancakes, I don't know that I would be very I don't know that I could give anybody anything that's super helpful. Holy shit, yeah. One of the things that my mom put into the recipe book actually was, because we spent a couple of days with this super sweet lady named Abir, and she taught us a bunch of different Lebanese recipes, and it was so fun, and all the food was incredible. And so my mom included, because she and I were the ones that like went and cooked with her, so my mom included all of those recipes in my book, which was really sweet. She tried to like have some stuff, like all of the books aren't the same. It's like my sister is my half sister, so there are a couple of things in her book that are different because, like, you know, she has you know, other family members that I don't necessarily have. So it was very sweet. My mom's very mindful about stuff like that. Does Sam's side of the family use cups as measurements or grams? Grams. Yeah, everything's by weight. Is there a master cookbook that has everything in it, or is that just your mom's brain? My mom has a big box that's full of old recipe cards, really, really old recipe cards. But you know, there are things like the stuff that my dad makes. I don't know that stuff's written down. I think that my mom like shadowed my dad while he was making it and just wrote everything down. But a lot of her recipes are written down. Did I ever make all those jams and pickles? Like from the book? No. This is the level of brain rot I'm at. When I read that, I thought my first thought was as moral because oh god, because like so I know. So Moral's my Neon Divide character, my mushroom character, and they make medicine. But they're not necessarily supposed to make medicine, right? So my in-game excuse for what I'm making is that it's not a healing salve or anything like that. It's jam. Like, no, it's just jam. I have a food license. We own a cafe. So like, what are you gonna fucking do about it, right? So initially I was like, as Moral? Yeah, Moral's making jam, wink. Lots of jam. Fuck. Yeah! Oh my god, Sparkle drew Moral. Wait a sec. They were doing a stream. Sparkle Ghost. They were doing a stream. They're gonna be in Neon Divide as well. And they were just doing a stream like drawing Neon Divide characters, and I was like, oh my god, can I send you my mushroom? And they were like, yeah, of course. And it's so cute. Wait, I'm grabbing it. I don't know if so when they were actually drawing this, I wasn't there, which made me really sad. I wasn't there because Clarky had a nightmare, so I was with Clarky at the time that it was being drawn. But I don't know if somebody was like, oh, Dodger's been doing like a lot of embroidery sort of stuff, because look at what they drew. Hold on. Here it is. Look! It's Moral listening to some jams and doing embroidery. I was like, holy shit. It's very cute. No. J'adore. I was saying their character's name is Bat, and Bat's like a super goth dude. And I was like, oh my god, if our characters meet, my character will 100% be like, yo, nice drip. Now I need to get my boy drawn. I need to get my boy drawn. So thank you very much, everybody who's suggested artists. I'm gonna go through and see if I can find something that'll match what I'm looking for. Are there any VODs with Moral? So I never streamed my view of it was Callous Row at the time. I didn't stream Callous Row last season. It's been renamed to Neon Divide because it's independently owned now. Like the devs and everybody, like, they own it. So all the names and things have been changed, but it's the same thing. I'm not going to be streaming this season either, but I am. That was me. Don't worry, that wasn't your computer. I'm gonna be, sorry, I've been umming and ahhing a lot today. I'm gonna be recording my view is the plan, because I might need to step away occasionally, and I'd rather be able to cut that out of the VOD. So I won't have the stress of streaming it, but I do plan to record it and then upload the VODs. I've started a collection on the Twitch channel that is like Season 3, Neon Divide, basically. So I'll be putting the VODs there. Yeah, Moral's a cutie. Moral's out to take down Big Pharma. Lofty goals. Let's go, let's go. I just noticed the quest over the Dab Dooger. Yeah, there's an experience getting that up there, but I think it's good. It's a good goof. What's the quest? It's to get the Dab emote. Hi, Paisley. Dun, 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 dun. Is Sam returning with his character? I mean, Sam played his character like only a little bit. His character was meant to have a specific job, and it didn't wind up happening. And so then he was going to maybe do some DMing, and decided not to do that either. So most of our mutual friends are either like fully pulling out of it, or just only want to be involved sort of casually, like only show up a couple times maybe. A lot went on with the former head of that whole thing, so I understand some people just not wanting to really be involved with it anymore. I really like the last season finale was so awesome to me. Like, it was so much fun. It was really, really cool. And that honestly sold me on like the whole thing. Like, I had been there really intermittently before then, just because of like kiddo stuff and the time and all of that. But the season finale last season was so good, and it was so like collaborative and just really, really fun, and it made me want to be way more involved. So I've been really excited for season 3 for a while now. Yeah, Kraken, Arix, Lawman, all of them have basically said like they don't want to commit to the full thing, but you know, their characters were really prominent last season, so they're down to maybe make some cameos. Where could we watch the season finale? I mean, I'm trying to think of like who was streaming it. A lot of people were, I guess. Obviously I didn't, so I'm not the right person, but if you go to their website, I think they should show like, I can't say this for sure because I don't know the website, but a lot of people streamed it, I guess is the Sai streamed his DM perspective on everything. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would be a good way to see what was happening with everybody, right? Yeah, the Neon Divide website, the plan is that it links to everybody. Like anybody who's streaming during the actual episode, and also like links to all the characters and stuff like that. Yeah. VR Legends Wiki gives you a list of active characters during the season. Yeah! Yeah. That's a good place to go. I recently updated Moral's page on that, actually, so there's more accurate info, I guess. Goodness gracious. I keep hearing my kids scream and I'm like, I hope those are good screams. They normally are. Normally it's like, if it's screaming, it's good. It's like they're having fun. Crying is what we don't want. We don't want crying. Oh my god, the wind! Is it like VR Dungeons and Dragons? Neon Divide? It's like a VR LARP. So it's based in Shadowrun, which is like a combination of sort of cyberpunk future stuff as well as magic. So it's sort of an intersection of those things. Yeah. So it's that, but in VR. So your model is like who you are once you're on the map, you know? So this is, hold on, I'll show you. This is me. This is my little mushroom kid. This is my like profile pic on the website right now, I think. This is my mushroom kid. So I'm this model in VR chat, and they've made like the maps and everything. And as long as I'm on the Neon Divide maps, I am that character. Yeah, it's cool. Are there dice rolls in Neon Divider? Is it mostly RP? So it's a lot of RP, but there are a lot of dice rolls. They're trying to make it so that DMs have to do less of that. So they're gamifying a lot of stuff, actually. They're adding like crafting desks and things like that that do rolls automatically so that you don't have to ping a DM for quite as many like little minutia things. So yeah, it's really cool, the stuff that they're adding. People have HP this season, which we've never had before, like visible HP. Yeah, it's a lot of like, you know, roles for being injured or roles for trying to help somebody or things like that. Hermer, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Yeah, well, I mean, I never really did anything in VR chat. The reason I learned how to use VR chat at all was because I wanted to do Neon Divide, or what was Callous Row. So I'm also constantly shocked at everything that they can do in it. Somebody was saying that there was a big update at some point that really allowed for more, and that's kind of correlated with there being less map updates, but everybody thinks it's because devs are trying to like kind of push the envelope and figure out like what all can we do with this now, right? Because there are more options, which is cool. Just need to get DJ Weed in there, make a special cameo of Bon Bon and Breakdown. Yeah, I thought about playing basically Breakdown, but the call of, at the time I was like, yeah, I really want to make a character for this thing. I kind of want to be like some kind of a gremlin-y character. And people were like, well, there's rat people, you could be a rat. And then somebody was like, or you could be a mushroom, there are mushroom people. And I was like, what? At the time, I didn't realize there are only like a couple, like there are 5 of us total. I don't know if another one is joining, but as of right now, to my knowledge, there are 5 of us. Well, yeah, it's very fun. Okay. Oh my god, get rid of all these. Yeah, you just need somebody to vouch for you. And everybody's gonna take vouching really seriously, because if you vouch for somebody and they do something heinous and get kicked, you also get kicked. So like the vouching process is pretty like, I am guaranteeing this person is not gonna be a piece of shit kind of thing. But yeah, a lot of people, if they are just kind of like getting involved sort of loosely, they'll be an extra first, I believe. And that way you get to be lots of different things depending on what the DMs need. Does everyone have a custom commissioned model? For the most part, like some people kit bash, so you'll see models where you're like, oh, I feel like I've seen something that's really similar to that, and you probably have. But oh God, the people involved are so fucking talented. Like so many of them make their own models or adjust their own models and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy the sort of stuff that they know how to do or like add to their models. It's really, really impressive. It's so cool. No, I never really watched the Olympics. So there's like a main cast and then NPC extras. Yeah. So there's a main cast and then there's a huge pool of people who are like the extras. And they show up on the day and are told like, okay, we need guards in this area. We need guards doing this, or, you know, I think to a certain extent, depending on what all is needed and how many extras are around, I think like you can say like, hey, can I just be a spirit in Undercity and just kind of float around and be mischievous, and like that's fine. There's always value in just like populating the area with something, you know? Yeah, oh my god, Sentinel is crazy talented. Every time they post something like, yeah, I just added this, or yeah, I just like did this thing, here you go. I'm like, what the fuck? That looks amazing. Yeah, it's very cool. It's really, really cool to be around a bunch of people who really know how to do this stuff. Because again, if you aren't involved in it really, you don't realize the extent of what's possible or what you can do. It's very cool. Yeah, I think if I was going to start over with Neon Divide, I probably would have started as an extra, because again, I'm not like extremely comfortable in VR. I don't do a ton of it. And I probably would have learned a lot about like how the system works and everything ahead of time before trying to apply to be a main character or like part of the like main cast. But I'm very appreciative that they let me join just off the bat. So, and I love my character. I love Moral. I wouldn't give up the opportunity to be Moral unless like Moral died. If Moral died, I wouldn't make a new like major character, I don't think. I would still want to be involved. I'd probably ask if I could be an extra for a while or something. Yeah, it's very cool. Everybody that's involved in like making stuff for it and, you know, helping each other with their models and stuff like that. Everybody just works really hard and really loves it, and I think that's really great. It's just cool to be part of something like that where the community's really strong and everybody's having a really great time. Thank you, Sean. Okay. It's about that time. I didn't expect to be in PNG mode for so long, but just kind of spaced out, and now here we are. And the webcam never came back on, so thanks for hanging out with me. Alrighty. I'm going to... Where is it? Beep boop? Oh my gosh, I might be commissioning a full 3D model though. That might be happening. So it'll be like way down the line, but okay, I'm opening up Raid Leader because it's still closed. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, it's because Disturbed, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you very much for subscribing. It's because a couple of my buds from Neon Divide were like talking about making models, and one of them is like really, really talented at it. And he was basically like, yeah, I would love to do this all the time, you know? And I was like, do you want to make one for me? So again, I think it'll be a long, long time before it happens, but Okie dokie, artichokes. Let's do this. Zenzia, thank you for the 58 months. Chosen Sin for the 32. Chiyuku for the 68. Logan O'Connell for the 22. Magic Maddie for the 52. Lockdoor, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Mithril Spade for the 1 year. Abyss for the 1 year as well. Both of you, happy anniversary. Johnny B for the 15. Weirwood for the 40. Commando Joe for the 46. Crumbling Biscuit for the 53. GC Josh for gifting a sub to Kelly. Thank you so much. Loey for the 47. Blobada for the 93. Eric for the 47. Rats Off to you for the 74. Emerald Soul for the 41. Hermerm, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Disturbed for subscribing as well a minute ago. Thank you very much, both of you, for the new subscriptions. GG Level 1 for the 14 months. Comic Blunder for the 8. And Avi just gifted 20 subs. Thank you so much. Thank you, Avi. I appreciate it. If you were gifted a sub by Avi or anybody else today, please take the time to say thank you. It's very generous. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks. No stream tonight. I am gonna be having a little friend hangout with Aaron. I'm very excited. We're gonna get an opportunity to catch up and stuff, and maybe get started on our vampire notes to each other. So that's what I'm gonna be doing tonight. I hope you guys take care of yourselves. Next time that I do a normal stream will be on Monday. Tomorrow is like full family day aside from Godforged in the evenings. So if you want to watch some D&D in the evening GMT, then please check out Godforged. It's DM'd by our lovely friend Joe Fudge, and he's a fantastic DM. So would love it if you were there. But otherwise, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna check out all of these artists you guys have given me. Holy shit, I'm very excited. And let's see, did somebody redeem Raid Leader? They did. Playful Pink Panda is leveling up in Monster Hunter Rise. Let me go check. I was walking at the end. No, I'm sorry. It's always a short stream on Saturdays. And if it makes you feel better, the like beginning of the stream was absolutely littered with dropped frames. So that's why we've even had some since we've been tubing. Boo. Well, what can you do? All right, we're rating Playful Pink Panda. Take care of yourselves, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.